যে স্পিডের ব্যাপারটা, don't you get scared? I'm really scared.
If someone who races professionally, if they're scared of speed, they shouldn't be racing in the first place.
Or driving at all.
Because when you go onto the racetrack, you have to sign a death waiver. Like if you die, it's not their fault.
Oh, you
Yeah,
do?
every time.
So তুমি যে প্রত্যেকটা কম্পিটিশনে যাচ্ছ রেসে, তুমি ওই
You have
ওয়েভারটা
to
সাইন
sign
করছো?
that waiver. Indemnity form বলে. You die, we're not at fault.
It's like going to a war.
And India, there's this racetrack. ওখানে ঢোকার সময় বলে, motorsports is a dangerous activity. Any person dying out of this, we're not liable.
And you still go on and race.
Yeah. And we go like balls out, racing each other at high speed. We're like, তুই আগে যেতে পারবি না, আমিই যাব. But in a controlled manner, obviously.
So what are the chances of, like having a dangerous crash? মানে তুমি তো অনেক কম্পিটিশনে গেছো, তুমি দেখছো অনেক কিছু. I'm sure there's math. What are the chances of having a...
There are two kinds of drivers when you race. One is very aggressive and they'll hit you, like Max Verstappen. ও জিততেই হবে.
ও যা ইচ্ছা তাই করবে.
হ্যাঁ. আর আরেকটার কাইন্ড হচ্ছে they're fast but they're not like dangerous. They will win with their pace. So there are two kinds. And এতদিন রেস করার পরে I know which driver is what kind. So I control my aggression that way. Sometimes I drive like Verstappen, sometimes I drive like Hamilton. So
তোমাকে যদি এখন আমি জিজ্ঞেস করি যে বাংলাদেশে তো তুমি you live here.
Yeah.
You've lived here. So যেই দুই টাইপের ড্রাইভারের কথা বললাম, বাংলাদেশে কোন টাইপের ড্রাইভার সবচেয়ে বেশি?
বাংলাদেশে অ্যাকচুয়ালি মিক্স অফ বোথ. কারণ দেখেন যারা অ্যাগ্রেসিভ হয়, someone gives them way. সো ওই টাইপটাও আছে. ইটস দেয়ার. আসলে আমাদের রোড এটিকেট যে কালচারটা, এটা কখনো গ্রো করে নাই বিকজ আমাদের লাইসেন্সিং সিস্টেম ইজ ফ্লড. ইউ পে মানি, ইউ গেট আ লাইসেন্স, ইউ নেভার হ্যাভ টু গো টু স্কুল. ইটস ফ্লড.
এখনো এইভাবে চলতেছে?
Yes.
মানে I can have a license without even driving?
No, nothing. Just আপনি একটা লার্নার্স দিয়ে দিবে ফার্স্টে, and then you just go, you pay, and you get your main license. That's all.
All I have to do is just pay.
Just pay. And worldwide, a license procedure is so hard. When I was studying in Canada, we had to go through a process. যদি বাংলাদেশের লাইসেন্স থাকে, still then you have to go do a theoretical test. Then they give you a Canadian G license.
G1, G2.
After that, if you have a license from a previous country, you don't need to wait the mandatory period. You can just go for road tests. So G2 road test, they failed me 3 times.
তোমাকে ফেল করছে?
হ্যাঁ, কারণ আমি তো বাংলাদেশে গাড়ি চালাই অভ্যাস. So I didn't know the rules properly, how to park, where to stop. So fire hydrant-এর সামনে, the instructor told me park here. So I parked, but a fire hydrant was there, so they failed me for that. তারপরে other instance, some guy was crossing the road, about to cross, but wasn't crossing. But I should have waited. এর জন্য. আর বাংলাদেশে তো people cross, we swerve. মানে it's like a market basically. You're driving in a market with your car. But এটা আমাকে হেল্প করছে. I'll tell you why. Malaysia, the only race that I got on the podium in Malaysia was because of a crash. At 200 km/h, several cars started crashing in front of me, and I was
200 km/h.
It was actually 210, and they were just crashing in front of me, and I swerved amongst them. So on the podium, all the drivers were like, "How did you do that? How is it possible that you are the only car that swerved out of all this?" I'm like, I drive in Bangladesh. This is how.
This is nothing, bro.
Oh my God. This is like nothing. I have it on video. So if you're doing a video file, you can just upload that from my page.
Just please, আমাকে দিও.
Yeah, we have that video.